Inter fans from all over the world, welcome to the Inter Globe. Here we are today talking about the pre-match of Milan-Inter, the derby. But before diving into it, let's talk a bit about the last day of transfer market with Acerbi arriving to Inter. There has been a lot of speculation and scandals about Acerbi coming to Inter because of the fact that he's a Milan supporter at heart, and because of the fact that last year he participated to the play that gave to Milan the victory in the very last moment of the match with Lazio at Olimpico in Rome. And he, after making a big mistake and handing over the victory to Milan, was photographed right after the goal smiling. And this was something that made Inter fans furious. But apart from this, let's be a bit objective and rational and talk about him as a player. He is better than Ranocchia, and it's as simple as that. Why? Because even though they're the same age, he was used to play much more on the starting lineup. He was the captain of Lazio, actually. So I would say that in terms of strengthening the team, Inter did a good job, because first of all, he's not going to play much in any case, just like Ranocchia. And secondly, he is a better player than Ranocchia. He's also playing in a national team. So despite all the talks, I think Acerbi is the right choice at this moment. Of course, I would have loved a very fast defender, because that's one quality that we lack. But still, I think we completed a very good transfer market phase, and I would actually give a good grade to Inter because of that. And I hope everything will be displayed on the pitch, starting from the derby. Let's dive into it. But talking about derby, I can't spend 1 minute explaining to you my feelings towards Milan. I hate AC Milan with all my heart, and I'm justified for it. I'm here to explain to you why. My teenage years have been completely ruined by the victories of Milan. Five Champions League while I was going at high school. Serie A victories, Intercontinental Cups, incredible players, Van Basten, Gullit, Rijkaard. Even when Inter won the Scudetto of the records with this incredible ride with Trapattoni, even then, like 3 days after we won this Scudetto, Milan won the Champions League. So, it's been a really tough childhood for me because of Milan, and that's why I sincerely have this feeling of hate inside my heart. So this leads me to really feel bad when Milan wins. This leads me to prefer Juventus or any other team in the world to Milan, and this actually leads me even to bet some money on Milan's victories over the weekends, so that if Milan wins, at least I don't feel terribly bad, because I have a little money in my pocket. This is just to tell you, how much I was traumatized and shocked by AC Milan. Coming to the game, last year, yes, okay, we won 3-0 in the semi-final of the Coppa Italia, but in the Serie A match, we basically gave the Scudetto to Milan by committing suicide, I would say. A game that we dominated was handed to Milan because of this goal from Giroud, which is something incredible. Okay, the first goal that Milan made in the last derby of the Serie A was initiated by a probable foul on Sanchez by Giroud, but the second goal is totally De Vrij's fault. And it's going to take a long time before I can erase from my memory the way that De Vrij let Giroud turn and shoot, not to talk about the attempt to save by Andanovic. But anyway, this is the past. I expect the team to be furious, to be starting the match with, blood in our eyes because also of the tears that we shed in the last match of last Serie A because of Milan's victory. So I really want a revenge. I want to see the right approach. I think that in the end Inzaghi will play with Correa and with Lauti, but maybe I'm wrong. And I say this because Correa was substituted in the last match while Jacob played the whole match against Cremonese. So I think there might be the possibility for this choice, but in any case the rest of the team is pretty much set up. We're gonna play with the starting lineup. Maybe the only doubt is about Di Marco or Gosens on the left, but you know, everything else is the starting lineup that we are used to. Coming to Milan, and the way that they play, will that create problems? Will that be beneficial for us? As we know, we play with 3-5-2 and they play with 4-2-3-1. This means that obviously the wings have a paramount importance, but also it means that for us it will be kind of tough to start our plays, because they have, apart from Giroud, they have three players, Leao, De Ketelaere and Messia, who are actually pushing on our defense players and marking them, and probably De Ketelaere and Brozovic will be fighting with each other, so it's going to be tough to start the plays. Wings will be fundamental, and of course personality will win. It's not tactics or anything else, it's just personality, and we gotta show it big time, even if we don't have big Rom. What do I fear about Milan in these circumstances? I fear the sporadic but lethal awakenings from Leao, because you know he can be out of the game for most of it, but then he sprints and he lets everybody behind and heads to the goal and scores in a matter of seconds. So he's really a player that I fear, because he can dribble better than anyone else in his team, I think. So that's my number one flag. And De Ketelaere, of course, we have to discover this player. He looks very elegant and he reminds me of Kaká in some of his moves. Let's see how he will play. And of course, Theo Hernandez. So the left wing of Milan is really their powerful weapon, and I think we have to be very careful on that side, and I hope we will be, with a combination of Dumfries, Barella and Skriniar, and I hope we will be able to contain their attacks. On the left wing with Di Marco, if Gosens plays, I'm happy, because we have to recuperate him psychologically, as I've been saying for a long time. But if we play with Di Marco, I think he can have a good game with Calabria, and it's a good fun duel, and I think we can prevail, because Calabria for once physically is not overpowering Di Marco. That's pretty much it. I am thrilled to watch this game on Saturday. We'll talk about it on Sunday. In the meantime, always Forza Inter. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button, because for me it's very important, and if you want to make me even happier, subscribe to the channel. Sempre Forza Inter, and see you soon, dear Interglobe fans.